It's awesome. Back-to-back, not an easy game coming into this rink. Overall, I felt like our compete was very good right from the start. But overall, we just kind of played the right way, got pucks in behind them when we could, and I really liked our team game tonight.
How about the job you goaltending?
Fantastic. He saw some really nice saves. He saved me on the back door once there for sure. Greatly appreciated, but he takes up so much net, plays the puck so well. We have all the faith in our goaltenders for sure.
What can 3 straight wins going into the break do for the confidence of the group?
It can do a lot for sure. You're never out of it. So we're going to continue to build. This break will be nice, but we want to come back with the same intensity that we brought through these last 3 games and continue to build our game. You can kind of tell just the feeling within the room. When we're playing our right game, playing our right way, it's a good feeling within that room and something you definitely want to be a part of. So we want to keep that rolling when we get back.
What happened on the hit on McDavid?
I don't know. Puck kind of just came to the middle. I just kind of swung my hip a little bit. I felt like I got him on the hip. I don't know where I got him necessarily, but obviously he was a little stunned after that. Understandably, when he gets hit or any sort of situation where it looks like he could maybe get hurt, all 20 guys on the ice are going to be standing up for him. So I knew something was coming, and I have a lot of respect for guys who stand up for their best players. So nothing wrong there.
That's a dangerous offense on the other side, and yet defensively with a couple of key guys out of your blue line. What can you say about the job defensively you did to kind of try and neutralize that group?
Yeah, I think overall we kept it simple. I'm going to tip my cap to Jake McCabe. Just watching him, his defensive skill, the way he's been all year in that regard, but especially tonight, handling 97, handling 29. He's a special player for sure, and he gives me confidence, right next to him to, have my gaps, do my thing. But I think overall we just kept it simple and kept those guys to the outside as much as possible. When they did get their opportunities, Stoli was there.
You were traded at the deadline last year, obviously. How do guys handle the comings and goings and the noise around that particular date?
Yeah, it's tough, for sure. But I think overall, from my experience, all I can really do is stay present, focus on what I'm doing for this team right now. That's my biggest goal. I love it here. I want to stay here. And overall, I think if I can just continue to stay present in the moment, I'm going to let everything else handle itself. No need to think about the future or the past and cause extra anxiety there. It's just about staying in the moment and doing the best that you can each day.
I think Darnell has a little more experience fighting than you. What's going through your mind during that tilt there?
Not much. I think when you get into a fight, the adrenaline's going. So just trying to do my best, throw a couple punches, and I felt like I did pretty well. So he's definitely a big guy, a strong competitor, and a tough fighter as well. So, it was good in all regards that I didn't get knocked out or anything. So glad to get that one under the belt and then just continue on from there and win the game.
Why was your group so successful against a team that can be pretty dangerous?
No, I think they were good tonight, but I think we played a solid road game too. We had the right mindset coming into the game, and we executed and stayed patient.
Did a couple. What about that pass down low?
Yeah, I mean, if you can picture a perfect sauce pass, that would probably be it. So awesome pass by Domes. I had the easy part.
How good does it feel just finding your game? I know the break's coming up, but your game staying with it and getting over it.
It's nice, I had a little bit of a stretch there with the puck not going in, just hitting the posts, and the goalie's making great saves, So happens though, you got to stick with it, and then now obviously it's going well, so I got to keep going.
What do you say about your goalie?
What's that?
What do you say about your goalie tonight?
Oh, I mean, could have been a different game, obviously, if Stolarz didn't make all those great saves, so he played lights out tonight.
What stood out to you about the work Carlo and McCabe did against their top guys defensively?
Yeah, I mean, they're all great defensemen, so it's hard to play against them, and they showed why they're so good.
You haven't had a lot of power plays of late as a group. How good did it feel to capitalize as a group?
Oh yeah, I don't think I ever seen that in my career. 3 games almost without a power play. So obviously you got 5-on-3 and 5-on-4 goals there. So it feels good and gives us good momentum on the power play.
What does 3 wins in a row going into the break do for the morale as you wait to get the season going again after the break?
This road trip was big for us. We needed the points and we needed to win. So I think we did a great job to put put ourselves in the best possible spot heading into the break.
How do you and the players sort of handle the white noise around the trade deadline? What could happen, what might happen, that kind of stuff?
I mean, I don't really pay attention, just ignore it and, just keep playing.
Successful against a pretty dangerous opponent tonight.
Yeah, I think we came out, came out skating, played physical, played hard, and drew some key penalties in the third there to kind of take away with it.
How nice is it knowing that we've gone so long without a power play and then to finally get a couple and get rewarded?
Yeah, we were all itching to get out there and just get some opportunities and get it clicking. So it was good. Those were important goals and obviously led to the win.
How about the performance of your goalie?
Unreal. Some of those saves, across the crease, it was unreal. He did a great job tonight.
3 wins in a row going into the break. What does that do for the team's confidence basically coming out of the break?
Yeah, it does a lot. I think kind of sucks that there's a stop to it now, but because I thought we were really starting to click there, but it's good because I think a lot of us need a refresher and just heal up and just get some rest and try to come back with that same mentality.
You in particular, your knee, we all know, but like how much is you looking forward to just being able to take a break and rest?
Yeah, it's good. This is valuable time for me, so I'm going to try to use it as much as possible and just try to come back and be at 100% when I come in and obviously try to help with the last stretch there.
Carlo was talking about just the importance of Jake McCabe. How much respect do you have for a guy like that who just battles against some really tough matchups?
Yeah, I mean every night he's seen the hardest matchups, so he does a phenomenal job. Solid defender, moves the puck well, does all the gritty work. Plays extremely hard. So he's a big leader back there, especially with Tanny out. We've put a lot on his shoulders, and I think he's handled the challenge and he's done a phenomenal job.
Carlo doesn't fight a lot. What goes through your mind when he sticks up for himself like that against a pretty tough customer?
Yeah, I thought that was awesome. I think that got the boys up and energized too. So I wouldn't say that he doesn't fight too much, but I would say he's a tough customer too. So that was a heavyweight battle, and it was fun to watch.
I just think we stuck to our systems well. Obviously we knew that they're a talented team. They're going to get their chances. They're going to get their looks. But, we kind of weathered the storm. And I think the other thing, we kind of hemmed them in their zone a couple times. I thought, our forecheck, especially early on, was really good. And we kind of didn't let them dictate the game and spend much time in our zone. And, like I said, when we did, we kind of, boxed it in and just tried to sort things out.
It's been a while since you've got a W beside your name. How does that feel for you personally tonight to put in that performance and be rewarded?
Yeah, it feels good. I mean, obviously, right now points are at a premium, and we need every point that we can get. So, anytime that you can go out there and give the team a chance to win, make some big saves, it's kind of your job back there. So, it felt nice to be able to do that, and happy for all the guys, especially that power play. Being able to score 2 goals like that pretty quick. It's a huge part of our team is we got a lot of skill. So if we can kind of limit teams' chances and goalies can make some saves, we should come out on top more times than not.
Carlo and McCabe were digging in all night tonight. What did you think of the job they did in front of you?
It was fantastic. I mean, Brando stepping up, getting into a fight. Caber, playing against their top line, the way they were able to block shots, keep guys to the outside, and just stay physical. And, it's tough. We obviously played a game last night, traveled, so, they definitely earned, these next couple weeks here off.
How are you going to approach the break? I mean, you've had a break, and you're just kind of getting back in the groove of it. Like, how do you feel about all of a sudden being forced to be sidelined for a while?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to continue to, kind of work out and, might go away for a few days, but, I'll be back in Toronto pretty quick here. And, kind of like you said, I've already had a little bit of a break. So maybe just go somewhere with some sunshine and then, just get back and get back to work.
Opponent over there.
Yeah.
Why were your guys so successful?
Highly competitive tonight. I thought right from the get-go we were highly competitive. Our goalie was good, and special teams are really good.
Power play, you haven't seen a lot of them.
No.
I think we've talked about that, but just the idea of getting them and getting rewarded.
It was big. It was, and capitalizing on them was important for sure at that time of the game. Great job by our power play.
How much appreciation you have for a guy like Jake McCabe who gets the tough assignments and
Yep.
really flourished again.
Yeah, he's been excellent all year. Just different partners, you know, throughout the season with Tanev being out, and it doesn't change his game. He just does all that dirty work for us every night and goes against the top line, so he's been excellent for us.
What does 3 wins in a row do for the
Well,
group?
it's a lot of confidence, and like we talked about coming out of the break, you know, we got to be prepared and ready to go because we got obviously some catching up to do here. So, but 3 wins going on the break is it's a good boost for our team, and you know, I'm proud of our team the way they competed on this road trip.
Do you think the break could maybe trip up some teams, perhaps the ones ahead of you?
Yeah, I don't know about, you know, I mean, listen, the Olympics are going to have a lot to say about that, in my opinion. You know, coming out of the Olympics with, you never know what happens, you know, injuries and all that sort of things. But we can't worry about that. We got to make sure we're prepared and we get the work in when we get back to work and get ready to go again. Right out of the break, we got 2 tough opponents in Florida.
How do you handle or help your players handle the white noise that will accompany your team right through the trade deadline?
Yeah, it's like, you know, that's part of the game, right? And it's even more in Toronto. We know that. So they understand that, I think. And you know, you can't read all the things. You got to just avoid it as best you can. It's hard to. You know, it's out there, and you're going to see it and hear it. But that's part of being a good pro. That's things you got to put behind you and focus on what you need to do for the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Greg, on that note, what's Bobby McMahon meant to this team?
Well, I mean, the last, you know, I've coached him for last year and this year. I mean, he's been a very good player for us in a lot of different ways. Scoring for one, his speed, and, you know, physical tonight. He does a lot of good things for us, and he's a valuable player for this team.
The players, everybody's banged up. Matt and I was just talking about it. The break is good for them to sort of rest up, or give them direction to make sure they come back healthy.
Yeah, no, for sure. Like we talked about, like we need to rest up here a bit, but then you got to start preparing and getting back to doing some stuff. But the break will heal up some things. You know, there's been a lot of banged up guys, like there is in all the teams. You know, so be good for Knies and Morgan and amongst other guys.
The bobsled trainer you talked about earlier
Yeah.
today, the Jamaican bobsled.
Well,
trainer?
he coached a Jamaican bobsled team that came in 3rd that year, I think, or something. But yeah, those bobsledders, I'll tell you what, I trained with some of them, and they were powerful guys, man. I was like out of my league. They were really powerful human beings, great athletes. Yeah.